Killer whales, known as the ocean's most powerful apex predator, are one of the few animals on the planet to have no natural predators. They're deemed the true rulers of the sea as they sit on top of the food chain, having a formidable predator like a great white shark or even nature's fiercest predators, humans, under their power. But just like Superman, who has his kryptonite, killer whales have one too, and that might just be the sperm whale. Let's start with a comparison of the two species, beginning with the killer whale. Killer whales are highly intelligent creatures with complex social structures. They live in groups called pods, consisting of a female, her offspring, and sometimes other members of her same kind. They go to other pods to produce more offspring and to avoid inbreeding. They work together to hunt and protect their own group. They're sleek, streamlined bodies that allow them to move quickly through the water are some of the physical attributes of these creatures that make them powerful hunters. They can reach speeds of up to 56 kilometers per hour, and their majestic black and white coloring helps them blend in well in the ocean's depths, and making it easier to plan a surprise attack on some of their prey. One of their most striking features is their teeth, which are extremely sharp and combined with their large, powerful jaws used to grasp and tear their prey apart. Their bite force is several times more powerful than a great white shark's, and their teeth are capable of exerting intense pressure to crush the bones of their victims. They hunt almost anything they could stumble upon in the ocean: fish, seals, sea lions, squid, and even their close relatives such as dolphins and whales. When the opportunity for food comes, they grab it as soon as possible. Killer whales hunt using several different techniques depending on the type of prey that they're hunting down. When hunting fish, the pod herds them into tight groups before unleashing their attack. They may also use their tails to incapacitate or stun larger prey such as seals or sea lions. Sometimes, killer whales will think of more complex hunting strategies, such as beaching themselves to capture resting seals on the shore or creating waves to knock them off ice floes. These behaviors are a window to their complex mind and high levels of intelligence while hunting. Hearing all this, we can clearly determine that killer whales really are a menace to the ocean waters. But as we mentioned earlier, there's only one thing that they should be afraid of. And here we introduce to you the sperm whales. The sperm whales hold the title of being the largest predators and largest toothed whales on the planet. Adult males stretch up to 60 feet in length and weighing as heavy as 50 tons. Their massive size alone is an imposing presence in the ocean, giving them a huge advantage in hunting prey and defending themselves against potential threats. Sperm whales have impressive deep diving abilities, and they can descend to depths of over 9,800 feet beneath the ocean's surface. Their deep dives can last 90 minutes, giving them the capability to access the deepest and darkest corners of the ocean where they can still hunt for prey. Their diet mainly consists of squid, fish, octopus, rays, and even sharks. Scientists even believe that sperm whales are mortal enemies with giant squid, but no actual battles between the two have ever been recorded. These speculations occurred by the presence of scars around some sperm whales' bodies that might come from fighting giant squid or any other large prey. Sperm whales are also known for their massive heads. Inside was a unique oily substance called the spermaceta, believed to serve multiple functions, such as regulating their buoyancy and aiding in echolocation. In particular, echolocation is a crucial skill used by sperm whales to navigate the oceans and locate prey. By emitting high-frequency clicks that are deemed to be the loudest sounds ever in the ocean and listening to the echoes that bounce off objects in the water, sperm whales can effectively see their surroundings and determine the location of potential prey. Don't underestimate these clicks, as they are powerful enough to penetrate and damage a human's body to death. Aside from being the largest predators existing today, sperm whales are also known for being highly intelligent. They have the largest brains out of all the animals known to exist, and it weighs about 17 pounds on average. This suggests that their large and heavy brains may contribute to the human-like behaviors and characteristics, such as showing problem-solving skills and adapting to changing environments. Knowing the characteristics of a sperm whale, they might seem similar to killer whales. However, sperm whales have hunting tactics and attributes that might be used to counter an attack from a pod of killer whales. Firstly, sperm whales are large, and by saying large, they are 5 times bigger than killer whales. The sheer size advantage of sperm whales gives them more strength and power compared to killer whales. Sperm whales are deep divers, but killer whales mostly prefer to hunt in shallower waters. This gives sperm whales the advantage to think of more creative hunting methods in the deep and use this when confronted by a pod of killer whales. Echolocation is also an important attribute of both whales. They both use echolocation, but sperm whales utilize this feature more often than killer whales do. Killer whales make use of their hunting tactics more to hunt prey, while sperm whales use their deadly clicks to detect and catch their victims. Sperm whales have been long observed to be engaging in aggressive behavior towards killer whales when they perceive them as a threat or competition for food. However, there are no known documented cases of sperm whales actively hunting killer whales, but there are various sightings of sperm whales successfully defending themselves when attacked by killer whales. One of these sightings was from researchers on a tour boat in Australia, where they witnessed a bizarre tactic used by sperm whales to fend off attacking killer whales. The researchers saw the killer whales stalking a pod of young sperm whales. The young sperm whales regrouped and formed a circle-like position, with their tails pointed outwards and the most vulnerable member situated in the middle. There, the killer whales tried to get into the circle, but the sperm whales stood their ground. Suddenly, a big bubble of reddish liquid broke into the ocean near the killer whales, which was actually liquid feces. The first attacking killer whale retreated, but the second one did not turn back easily. The second killer whale attempted an attack but was unsuccessful, as it was met with a barrage of liquid feces from the emptied bowels of the sperm whale once again. With this interaction between sperm whales and killer whales, we might think that killer whales have already found their match. Well, they actually did. With the size and strength of the sperm whales and their natural aggression towards potential threats, future confrontations between the two formidable predators might happen again. Although large pods of killer whales are known to actively hunt pods of female and young sperm whales, male sperm whales are too big and aggressive and are the perfect match for these menaces of the ocean. Luckily for killer whales, sperm whales don't have much interest in hunting them down. Sperm whales basically will only try to fight killer whales if they're the ones initiating the attack. But as long as they don't cross paths in the ocean, we'll not get to see a spectacular showdown between these two beasts of the water. But what if these encounters become more frequent? What if killer whales continue to encroach themselves on sperm whale territory in search of new hunting grounds, resources, and food? Would killer whales still be considered the apex predator of the ocean? Or will they be dethroned once sperm whales will get the chance to finally showcase their violent and aggressive hunting methods? But for now, we must wait for another killer and sperm whale confrontation to see who's the most powerful of all. How about you? Which side are you on? Killer whales or sperm whales? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and get notifications so you won't miss out on the next killer whale and sperm whale interaction once it happens.